Hello and welcome into our BTN studios in Chicago. I'm Kevin Egan. Well, we have no Aaron Hyde this week and unfortunately only one conference team left in the NCAA tournament, but it's a huge game. Indiana against first seed North Carolina on Sunday. The Hoosiers kept their season alive with a 3-0 win over Old Dominion in the second round. Nikita Kotloff scored 2 goals and Tim Wiley netted his first of the season en route to an emphatic win. North Carolina have a mean defence, conceding less than a goal a game, but hope for Indiana. The Tar Heels conceded 2 against Coastal Carolina in the last round. Well, at this point, I'd like to welcome in our BTN soccer analyst and soccerbyives.net writer, John Boschini. John is from North Carolina, so John, you'll have a much better view about the Tar Heels. Tell us a little bit about the game and where Indiana can come strong.
Well, Indiana are going to face a tough test in North Carolina. North Carolina's unbeaten at home this year. They've only drawn 2 times. The one advantage they might have is all the students are home for Thanksgiving break, so the crowd support might not be quite as raucous as it might be in other ways. But North Carolina is a very dangerous team, especially going forward. They have a lot of players that are really creative. In the midfield, they have a couple of really great attacking players. So the best hope Indiana has is probably to try to keep it scoreless as long as possible and then nick one on the counterattack.
Now, North Carolina are obviously an incredibly strong team, but Indiana aren't that bad. So what can Indiana do to exploit any weaknesses at all in the North Carolina lineup? Well,
the North Carolina lineup relies a lot on creativity out of the midfield. So the best way for Indiana to do that is to play very physically. Now, I'm not saying play dirty or foul a lot, but if they can not give North Carolina a lot of time on the ball, they're prone to make mistakes and give it away in dangerous positions. And they're also really strong through the middle with a couple of really great center backs and some midfielders and a forward, but their flank play and down the wings can be a little suspect at times. So if they can play down the wings and they can get up on the North Carolina attackers early and physically, they should have some success.
Okay, so for a second, pretend you're Todd Yeagley. You know this North Carolina team. He's been studying the tapes. What is he going to say to his players pre-game?
You got to be respectful of them. They can create something out of nothing. You got to constantly be on alert. You can't get caught out of position because they're fast. They can make that last play. And if somebody like a Billy Schuler or an Enzo Martinez finds themselves in front of goal, you're not going to miss very often. So mistakes aren't going to be forgiven in this game. And so you got to play mistake free, and you got to hope that they get frustrated, because one of the things I've seen about North Carolina is that when things aren't going their way, they are prone to try to force things, maybe get frustrated with the referee, and you have to be able to take advantage of that. And I think that the first 20 minutes are going to be vital to this game. If Indiana concedes a goal, it's going to be really difficult for them to get back into the game.
Well, great stuff. Thank you very much, John Boschini, for your time. It seems like Chris Estridge and the likes of Tommy Meyer are going to be busy boys come Sunday afternoon. Well, thanks very much for your time. Just to recap, it's Indiana at North Carolina Sunday at 1 Eastern, and the winner will face Brown or St. Mary's in the Elite Eight. Well, that's all for now. With the week that's in it, may I say that I'm incredibly thankful for all the great team here at BTN that put together the report over the past few months. Good luck to Indiana on Sunday. Have a great Thanksgiving, everybody. Cheers.